Hello there. It is so good to see you guys again. I know that I have been MIA for about a year. Actually, more than a year, because I don't think I haven't posted anything on either channel since like beginning of March last year. And that's a stretch. Anyways, I have been busy. Life has been not the best, and therapy has been the best. And I've been away from extracurricular things for a second just to sort of catch up with life and figure out all my innards and mental, physical, and we can jump into that while we play today. But yeah, I felt like I wanted to hop on the computer tonight and just wing it and say hello and post a video this weekend. I don't know. I feel like I just have like a wild hair at my ass. So I'm excited to be back with you guys. Today we're really just going to ease into it. We're just going to be playing some Stardew and chit-chatting. First, I want to introduce you to my main farm. This one I do share with a friend, so we can't necessarily complete a whole day. But because if I complete a day without them, I'd feel bad. So I'm just going to show you around it, show you what's going down. And then we're going to do a new farm. Kind of a new farm. I've only done one day in it, and that's because I wanted to make a new character that's a baddie. I've typically do characters with lighter hair or lighter eyes or both, but this character, it came up in my head, so I'm excited to show you her in a little while. But for right now, we're gonna hop in to Stardew, and then I'm going to show you around my main farm right now, and then we'll get into a new farm and just chit-chat about life. So hold on to your knickers, everybody, and let's get it. Okay. Now, first I want to say, before you look at this, for those Stardew people that do Stardew honestly, don't judge me for this. It is what it is, and it's just gonna happen. So I don't use it very crazy. I still want to be somewhat honest, so I don't go too ham. I am a very modest person when it comes to Stardew. Okay, I'm just gonna reveal my screen. Okay. So I know that I have my name in brackets, and if you know, you know, but I only have it for 2 farms. I am doing it for my new farm. And this one, it's just been like that for 5 years. As you can see, I'm on year 5 on my main farm. I have really never gone past year 1. Like with this farm right here, that's the furthest I've ever gotten up until this joint farm. I'm doing with a friend. I usually reset after fall of year 1 and then start all over. So it's been quite the adventure doing this joint farm, because I've been able to go to Ginger Island. I've been able to go to the desert, and I'm just doing a whole lot more things that I've never been able to do, and it's a fun time. There's also a couple other things that I've never been able to do. So we're going to hop in, and I'm going to show you my half of my 5-year farm. Okay, I'm so excited. I love this farm with every ounce of my being. And like I said, we can't save this day. So we're going to have to appa yip this. Okay, well, hello. My actual name that I originally started with this guy before I became friends with the wizard is Damien. So this is Damien. Look at him go. This is my son. I know I have a son. His name is Callum River. And then I don't know where my wife is at, but we're going to go up here. This is our guest bedroom. Love to see it. This is my other baby. You can if you can see a little clue, you know who I'm married to. But my wife is very quirky. So we have Callum River for our boy. And then for our girl, this is our girl. Her name is Lemon Grace. I know. So cute. Anyways, so this is Lemon. And she has a little Junimo nursery. We love to see it. And then they do have their shared bedroom right here. I am thinking about renovating this to make this a little bit bigger for them. But I feel like they could still use this as like a playroom or something. So it is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, I have my kitchen and then living room. And then we have the big bedroom with the shared. And then my wife's craft area. We love her. We love to see it. I don't know where any of my pets are, but here we are. This is my basement. So right now I am cooking up a lot of starfruit wine. Why? Because I'm greedy. Don't judge me for this. Okay, let's go outside. I'm so excited for you guys to meet my animals. Okay, so I have this thing. This is Midnight. Hi, Midnight. I have this thing about my animals that I like to kind of... So this is my wife. Hi, honey. What are you doing? We love to see it. You're just chilling with your crystals. I love this for you. Enjoy your day, babe. I like to name my animals after... I feel like it needs to be funny or it needs to be, like, cheeky. The only one that isn't is just my dog. My dog is named Chester, and then my black cat is named Midnight. Hi, Midnight. And then we're going to go up here. This is my first little shindig area. I have a legendary fish in here right now. We love to see this row. I pickle and make a lot of money off of that, too. Once again, I'm greedy. I understand. It is what it is. So I have more of the exotic types up here. I have my chickens, my boy chickens. Their name is Vector and Nebula. We have my bunnies. Where's the other one? Up here. Their name is Hippie and Hoppy. We have my ducks. Come here. Oh. Hi. I kind of spoiled the name. Kind of. So my ducks are named Dick and Balls. Okay. I just think it's really funny when it's asked, like, have you petted Dick and Balls today? I'm like, yeah, I petted Dick and Balls this morning. Anyways, okay. So I have Hatch for my one lizard, and then I have Scales for my other. So that's my top pond. Love to see it. I do have another guest house. This is for my bestie when she plays with us, which is basically never. But when she wants to come and visit, she can. We have our pillars over here. Look at them go. Wow. So cool. But yeah, this is our little greenhouse. This is my wine greenhouse, really, if we're being honest. We have the star fruit, we have the ancient fruit, and then we have pineapple in the middle. Typically, I also have the seed makers in here. And then when I feel like I want to give my wife a little something special, she loves bean soup. So I typically these back bins are beans. So I can make her bean soup because I'm a great husband. Thank you very much. I don't know why I'm doing this because I'm not saving this day. I might because I like to be selfish like that sometimes, and I already picked him, so might as well do it. You know, like, what's the worst that's going to happen? He's going to kick my ass? Most likely. But it's okay. I'm okay. Whoop. Okay, let's go meet the rest of the gang. Whee. Okay. Let's go down here to... What is that? I've never seen that before. That's a big-ass mushroom. Anyways, so these are my big animals. I do have an auto petter in here, but I love them so much. So this is Eepy. Eepy Sheepy. Get it? Love to see it. This is Dumpling. So this is where it can be a little cheeky, right? So when I'm thinking of cows, I'm thinking of beef, you know? So like a beef dumpling or beef nacho, raindrop, drop top. I don't know. It just was what it is. Okay. This is Vincent. For Vincent Van Gogh. I know. It's so funny. And then I have my piggy, Oinky. I know, not really original. This is Cammy, like a camisole, you know, like a little, you can make it out of their fur. Okay, so my other goat was named Vincent. So I named this one Stefan. Originally, I was thinking goat curry, and then I went with Stefan Curry, and then I just named him Stefan. So Vincent and Stefan are my goats. Love to see it. Love to feel it. And then we have some more animals. So I have Taco, and we already saw Tit. We have Patty. Get it? Beef patty, beef taco. The story behind Tit is the baby of Taco, and so Tit would be sucking on Taco's tit. So I just named Tit. It was a long gameplay day. Don't judge me for it. And then obviously Chop for pork chop. See you later, Chop. Okay, and now we're up to my chickies. I love my chickies. So whenever I play Stardew, I've never really had more than just chickens before. There's just something about a Stardew chicken that really butters my biscuits. I love Stardew chickens. And I don't know where I would be without them. I have been thinking about wanting to get a tramp stamp for a very long time, and I'm really considering getting a Stardew chicken as a tramp stamp. So if you have any ideas other than a Stardew chicken, it's probably going to be this. So once again, we're going themed. So we have Sammy as in a chicken sandwich. We have Nugget as in a chicken nugget. We have Tendy as in a chicken tendy. We have Broth. Broth is new. Hi, Broth. As in chicken broth. And then we have the troublemaker that makes me want to murder the world because it likes to act up. And this is Tika. Tika might look happy, but she pisses me off the majority of the time. So, yeah, that's fun. But yeah, this is my farm. It looks really good. I know it looks great. I see a lot of, actually, I don't know where my wife might be meditating today. I see a lot of people do like snippets and stuff of their farm. And I am actually very proud of this farm. And I consider doing it. This right here is an outside garden area. I don't really garden outside that much anymore. Right now I'm focusing on figuring out how to get to perfection level, which I've never really focused that much into it in order to do that. But I have enjoyed, which I typically have farmed a lot in the past. But I have really been enjoying artisan stuff. Like, hold on, let me show you again. So I have like all these jams. Like I have the aged roe, caviar, a lot of cloth, cheese. But that's not even all the cheese that I have. I emptied out all of my wine because I put it in the cellars. But I have more cheese in here. Every now and again, we got to refresh. So, yeah, I have more cheese right here. Building up a stock here. But let me... And let me also take these because these don't belong in here. Anyways, sorry. Doing business. Yeah, so I've really enjoyed decorating. Oh, there's my wife. Hi, wife. There really is a certain freshness in the air. I live in Seattle, so this morning, where's the bean soup? There it is. I know you're feeling positive energy from it. I love you. I live in Seattle, so most days it's a little cloudy or clammy. So, but today woke up and it was super sunny and absolutely beautiful outside. So, I told myself, oh, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go on a drive or I'm going to I'll take it for now. Or like I'm going to go window shop and just be out and about and feel the wind in my hair. I ended up staying in bed the majority of the day. And by majority, I mean until my therapy. Nope. No, I did play on this farm before. I played on this farm before therapy today. Yeah, so let me just do that for right now. I ended up sleeping in a little bit, and then I went to the movies. I went to go see the new Mario movie. So cute. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to give spoilers, but, well, I guess you can kind of consider it a spoiler, but essentially, there are 2 end credit scenes. Oh, thanks, Evelyn. You're the best. There's 2 end credit scenes. So there's one after the basic stuff, and then there's one after sort of like the basic stuff of like this person, this is this. And then at the very, very end, before it cuts to black, there's another one. So if you go and watch it, don't forget to stay until it's done. Oh, sorry. This right here is the side of the farm that is my friend's. For some reason, he wanted to plant all these banana trees, but they're not going to grow here. So I'm going to go plant that on our other farm. Let me chop these down. But he has some chickens. I think he also got an ostrich too. But yeah, I will go plant these bad boys on our other farm that we have over there. And then I'll show you that house too. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to play more than just one day. But 2 days max on this. And then maybe we can go to the other one. Because now I'm invested in this. And I want to continue playing. It's what it is. So if we're not going to start the new farm today, I might as well chit chat with you guys now and let you know what's been going on. If you haven't been on my channel before, my name is Courtney. I know I'm doing introductions in the middle, which makes 0 sense. But I started YouTube when I was on medical leave and I just needed a hobby. I didn't know anything about computers. I didn't know anything about filming, editing, none of that. I just needed a hobby, and your girl can talk to a wall that is the color gray. And I love learning just new things. So I took this up as a hobby, and it's honestly been so fun. Don't don't see my lack of effort as me not being interested. I am very interested in this. It's very entertaining for my brain, mostly just because you don't know what you're gonna get with it, which I love a lot. Um, yeah, you don't like. I feel like everything's a little bit different each time you do it, whether or not it's a game or um, the way you want to edit something. There's just so much variety that it allows my brain to stay engaged and have fun. I just, my brain has been engaged in so many other things. Oh, hold on. I have one more. This is my horse. His name is Randy. Okay. Goodbye, Randy. Have a nice night. Um, Sorry, what was I talking about? Oh, this past year. Yeah, we can go sit in the basement. Oh, hello. Excuse me. That is my friend's turtle. Okay. No, so this past year has been very interesting. I think I haven't really, I don't know. I feel like now in a day and age, it's very easy to get kind of lost in the sauce, whether or not that's political, financial, mental, physical. Um, I feel like it's just really easy to get lost in the sauce, and I got lost in some sauces. I had a couple of deaths in the family this past year that really took a toll on me, which ended up making me a little more mentally ill. Let's be honest here. And it just, I needed and still need a second to just adjust to life. And yeah, I need to figure out a new normal for some things. And that can only happen for me in isolation. I feel like there's always a healthy limit to isolation. I don't recommend it for everyone. I don't think everyone is capable of it. But for me, myself, and when I feel overwhelmed with life or emotions or whatever, I need a second just to be alone. And if I am not alone, I go a little insane. So I don't recommend. Did I even feed my animals yesterday? I don't recommend pushing yourself, and I recommend listening to your needs and being okay about making those decisions if they're healthy for you, if they don't harm you. I say allow yourself to do it. You're not obligated to, you don't owe anyone anything. You owe yourself to live a full life. And that's on T, period, house, rain, boots, yellow, pop, lock, and drop it, right? I really feel like this past year I was able to set up some boundaries a little bit more. I allowed myself to say no. I allowed myself to give distance. I allowed myself to be silent. And a way for me to show up for me was to be by myself and process things. And I'm still processing things, with therapy. I'm learning that, well, not learning, I've learned for a long time. There's a lot of things in my life that I need to grieve, whether or not it's a life I thought I was going to have, or trips I thought I was going to have, children I thought I was going to have, families I thought I was going to have, moments I thought I was going to have, whatever it is that I thought I was going to have and ended up not having. I have to still grieve those things. And ooh, that's a tree. And that's where my therapist comes into play. Shout out to my therapist. She's a baddie. We love her so much. I've been with her for the last couple of years. I got her when I first started medical leave, and it was great. She gets me on another level. I tend to be very passive about my emotions because I just feel like I've never been able to have a space where I can properly feel and emote and whatever I need with my emotions. So now she allows me to have that space. So like I said, I tend to be very passive. I make jokes. And as a therapist, I need you to laugh at me. I know some people would probably get triggered if you say something really out of pocket and your therapist laughs. I feel so proud when I say something so out of pocket and my therapist laughs, because there's no way that I can talk about my emotions if there's not a sarcastic, very inappropriate moment of me saying something that I really shouldn't be. But, I also know the limits of a therapist, so I don't say anything too out of pocket, because your girl ain't trying to be hospitalized, if that's even a word. But I'm honestly I'm living the life right now. I feel really happy, which is great. So one of the people that passed away last year was my grandma. And she is my favorite person of forever. And it really took a toll on me. There were many things that I sort of kind of stopped. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to play card games again. That was really our thing that we used to do. And I don't have any desire to do that ever again with anyone else. Another thing is I didn't know if I would be able to go to the beach again, specifically Lincoln City in Oregon. And but that was one of her favorite places. So her birthday is next month, or it's this month. It's April now. So I booked a hotel, and I'll be going. Am I about to die? Yeah. So I'll be going to Lincoln City this month, and I'm gonna go to the beach and just have a moment with her. And I think that's gonna be nice and healing. I think I need it, but there was a long period of time where I couldn't talk about her or talk about things, and now I feel like I'm able to without completely breaking down, which is really nice. For my birthday this year, my birthday is in January, and a couple of days, so the day before and the day of, I spent my birthday by myself, knowing I wasn't going to get a happy birthday call from her was surprisingly something that was really hard for me to kind of grasp. So I spent it alone, in order to sort of emotionally regulate myself. Because I feel like if I wouldn't have spent it alone, I would have had the absolute worst time of my life. So I spent it alone. And I did have friends sort of celebrate some things with me beforehand, which I appreciated. So yeah, I mean, I celebrated my birthday around my birthday, just not on my birthday. And then on my birthday, I stayed home and my grandma and I had some good conversations. I yelled at her a little bit. I think if people were in the room, they would think that I'm a little bit crazy. And you know what? I'm okay with that. People can think I'm crazy. I don't care. Then we're here. See right there. But yeah, so I think does that not allow me to do it? Oh, that's fine. So yeah, I spent hours just bawling my face off, talking to my grandma. I had a lot of questions. Obviously, she didn't answer. But in my heart, she answered, right? Like, I think that's just how grief is there's no right way to do it. And so I did what I needed to do. And I feel okay now. I don't, obviously, it still sucks, and I don't know how I'm going to do some things in my life anymore without her. But we're living. Another thing that I stopped doing is I stopped watching one of my favorite content creators on YouTube. Over the past few years, I haven't really watched too much TV. If I do, I typically just review it now. The majority of what I do watching wise is just watching gameplays on YouTube. So I have a creator that I really like, and I got some of my family into this creator, and my grandma really liked him as well and would always be like, that beautiful chocolate man. So it was really hard also just for like regular things. I don't think people really talk about the regular things in life that just like people have struggle with grief. So I hadn't watched his videos in a long time, but now I'm watching them again, which is very refreshing for me. I enjoy watching it. Taking that with me, excuse me. Anyways, so yeah, I enjoy. Oh, this is the house. Sorry, I forgot to show you. This is the house. This is the beach house. Woo. Oh, that poor fish tank is so sad. You come here. You come here. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I'm watching him again, which is really nice. I had a lot of laughter with my grandma geez. No, it's fine. But I just didn't know how to laugh for a second. So, yeah. Now I'm fine. I'm doing content again. I'm watching what I want to watch. I'm going where I want to go. I do feel like I won't be able to. Hi, honey. What's up? I hope you did too. I love you so much. What? Oh, no. Stop. I do hope that I keep the energy that I have right now. I'm still in therapy. We increased it from once every 3 weeks to once every 2 weeks. It's going very well. the thing that we're working on right now is medication. The reason why I went on medical leave before was for life adjustment. I found out that I was diabetic. Um, and yeah, haven't been doing that. And I want to kick my butt for it. But a lot of people, how I say this, my therapist is helping me see the importance. When I was younger, we had some ideologies which isn't the type of ideologies that aren't good. And I had struggled with that for years. And yeah, I struggled with that for years and still do. I think it's something, I think it's great for that. There's some people where, you know, you work on it, and then you're good. I am not one of those people. It's something that I constantly sort of have to keep in check, or else I can go down a really dark rabbit hole. So, where was I going with this? Oh, medicine. So I am currently trying to figure out how to take my medicine. Since I found out that I was a diabetic, I haven't really been taking my insulin or my other medication that I need to. My weight has kind of shifted and fluctuated, went down, went up. My eating habits haven't been the best. I either volume eat and then don't eat for days, or I just don't eat, or I eat a big chunk and then I just don't eat. So there hasn't been any sort of a regular schedule, or oh, look at him, he's so cute in his tiny thing. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this next phase of my life, and I feel like I can only do some of this hard stuff if there's some like easier stuff in the mix with that, and the easy stuff is like fun. So I'm hoping to get back into this in order to add some joy in a very mentally challenging period of caring for a deeper level of mental and physical health. I think, going to therapy is a great start. I do take some medication that I really need to, and that medication is very important. That medication stops me from doing a lot of things that. Oh, that's lemon. Corner, we need to double check heating systems. Yeah, baby girl, the house is okay. The house is okay, baby girl. I love you, babe. I am gonna stop loving you, babe. I'm so squirrely. But yeah, I'm feeling better. Not the best, but better. I am a horrible father. Where's my other child? There you are. Hi, baby. Are you playing with a dog? Go play with the dogs. Have fun. Yeah, I'm happy that I am better. Not necessarily the best, but I am better. I am also thinking about, where the next couple of years are going to lead me. I don't know if I'm staying in Seattle or moving or what, but yeah, I am just living for the moment and gonna call it good. And that's that, folks. But how's everybody else doing? I am doing this as a hobby. I'm teaching a friend video games. We're starting him with Stardew. And then that was a car, if you heard that. Next, we're probably going to do Backrooms. I love horror games. See, cucumba. Cucumba. Ooh, don't do that. We might do Backrooms. I love horror games. I love watching horror games. I don't know about playing horror games. I tend to be kind of a scaredy cat, hence why we're playing Stardew, everyone. What is this? A sardine? Wait, I needed that. Now, that's a funky square. Does anybody see that? Does that not look funky to y'all? Hopefully there's... I think that might just be a glitch, but... But yeah, if there's any games that you guys recommend that I also play, I mean, I'm going to be playing Stardew. But I'm also open to trying other things and doing other things. I do want him and I to do Ghost Janitor. I think that's one of the new ones that are out. Or Backrooms. I also want us to try Peak, House Flipper 2. I think those would be really fun to do. What is the one? There's one about like Don't Stop Talking, and it's about bombs and like not exploding. And I think, oh, that's right, I had a steel pan. How fun. Thanks. The thing is that I got a treasure chest. Yeah. Give me the money, baby. I'm so sorry you saw that. It's late. Don't judge me. And by late, it's 10:42. Not late at all. No. So I don't even know what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh, the game. I tend to be somebody who is very focused, likes to play games correctly. And so when I learn a new game, I get very frustrated very easily because I automatically think that I should be perfect at it. Why? I don't know. And yeah, so that's cool. And I want to play it, but I don't know if our friendship would survive that game. I've watched a couple other people play that game, and I am genuinely surprised that they're still friends. So, yeah. If there's any games that anybody recommends that wouldn't ruin a friendship, let me know. I would say games that are a little bit easy when it comes to controls. I had a friend that tried to teach me how to play Fortnite, but that was on a controller. I wonder if I would be better on PC. I've found, because I've had an Xbox for sorry, Randy. I've had an Xbox for basically forever, and I still can't use the controls well. So, nope, not there. Nope, not there. Yep. That's there. Sorry, my brain is freezing. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, I just love Stardew. Like, as I'm playing this, I never know what that sound is. As I'm playing this, you can't tell me that this just isn't relaxing, you know? Having a farm and making cheese. This is what I want my retirement to look like. I want a farm with some chickens. I want some Highland cows. And where's my pan? Did I throw my pan away? I swear to God, if I threw my pan away. Where's my pan? Pan! Where are you? Pan? Where's my pan? Am I blind? Where's my pan? Pan? I couldn't have lost you that easy. Pan? There's no pan, right? We don't see a pan here. Pan? 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 I found it! Yay! Anyways, moving on. Yeah. Well, guys, this day is wrapping up, and I think we should pop, lock, and drop it on out. I am going to now edit this video. I'm gonna post it. And then probably see you guys maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll post a couple of videos. Who knows? Who knows what I'm gonna do? I don't. Who knows? Maybe right now I'm saying, oh, I'm back. And then I'm not gonna see you guys for the next 50 million years. So don't count on me for anything. Trust somewhere. Oh, it's 1 p.m. Either way, I'm going to bed early. I love you guys. Good night. But yeah, I would say trust in yourself. Stay as healthy as you possibly can. Make good choices. Make bad choices, but not bad choices that are bad for you. They can be sometimes wrong for you, but not bad for you. We want to be healthy. Watch movies, hang out with friends, travel to new places, try new foods, twerk, drop it like it's hot, bake some brownies, go skydiving, zip lining. Yeah, I don't know. Chop off your hair, go bald. If you're looking for a sign to go bald, this is your sign. You should chop off your hair and go bald. And I wish you all the luck with that. I've done it many, many times. So yeah, I will see you guys on the flip side. And I hope you enjoyed a video of me talking endlessly about nothing. Probably went in a couple of circles. Definitely forgot a couple times what I was talking about. But I feel like those are the best videos that I make. Is absolute nothing garbage trash that ends up being a mind-numbing thing that you just put on in the background and you love. But anyways, it was great to see you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.